Munchkins and viewers alike, it's me Munchie and welcome back to another hamster supply haul. Today I decided to stop by Walmart and just see their pet section. So this is like the first time I've ever stepped foot in the pet section at a Walmart because honestly I thought the pet section was gonna be just like Target, which is cats and dogs, and then you got the teeniest tiniest little birds, fish, and then small mammals, and they only got like one product of each species. But no, Walmart actually has a big selection of not the greatest foods. Now there has been a push to have better stuff at Walmart, and I have seen people posting and saying, oh, look at what I found at Walmart, and they're actually a lot better than what I found today. So when I went into Walmart, I saw nothing but really old, not great products out there, and I just wish to show you those products that really stood out to me today. So these things that I'm going to show you today, I will either use or not use and return. And I just want to let you guys know that the products you might be seeing online on Walmart may not be at your store, and I'm guessing it all depends on location of Walmart. Personally, just saying this here, you should not be shopping at Walmart for your pet. At least not for small animals, birds, and reptiles. When I was going past the bird aisle, which is like a section right next to the small animal section, there was a preview cage, but it was a bird cage and it was like this big. Tiny. I was like, why? And then I saw they had Elmo fishbowl, because you know how he kept Dory, his goldfish, in a tiny goldfish bowl. Say goodbye, Dory! It just, oh, it broke my heart. I couldn't really film because it was Black Friday, so everybody's in the store and I don't want to be that creeper that's like, I'm gonna film this section, yeah. It's so awkward. It really is, trying to get any vlogging in a pet store. I just feel so weird about it, so I don't like doing that. I know people keep requesting, please do a pet store vlog. I really don't like to. But let's just get started with what I have for you today. The first thing that I am definitely going to use, because I don't really see this at all, because Petco and PetSmart, they have their own dedicated off-brand products, and they really don't like off-brand competitors, if you guys are aware. Pet's Pick is kind of like an off-brand competitor, and it is found at like mom and pop stores and pet stores that are not Petco and PetSmart, but it's Pet's Pick right here, Aspen, soft Aspen bedding. I got it because it's soft. I complained to you guys before that like Aspen to me is rather hard. It does look like it is that type of shredded, which I like. It's not the chunky flakes. And this is just gonna be used as a digging tool for the hamsters in my care. This could also be used for guinea pigs, but I am expected to get a fleece liner for them so they won't be on Aspen anymore, or wood shavings, because they just go through it so quickly. And so I'm gonna be using this, and I wanna know if it's good. There is some products at Walmart that I want to try out still, but they are kind of more expensive for the little things you get. And so I'm just kind of browsing, just picking stuff up as I go. And another thing I would definitely be using, they have rosewood in their store, but the rosewood was just like 3 items and it wasn't the greatest. I think it was like a Timothy bowl, these 2 toys, and then a Harvest blend mix. And of course, you know, I go for the balls. Of course, I like the balls. Ever since I was a little kid, I like throwing balls around. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's get some more chew toys. Even though we have so many chew toys, it's always a good idea to get some chew toys. And this could be used for any of the animals that likes these types of textures. It's called Trio of Fun Balls Medium. Oh, here we go. 100% natural materials, including rattan, seagrass, and water, I feel like water hyacinth, but I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Anyways, completely glue and wire free. Ideal for all small animals. So they're gonna enjoy that. Now, the more questionable things you'll see here today. These items I may end up returning. I know for a fact that, say for instance, the Daily Blend, Wild Harvest, Nutrition Diet Hamster and Gerbil, Irresistible Tasty Formula, great value. This stuff right here, I am definitely going to be returning. Even if it's a couple bucks, I am returning it just because it is, and I am going to review it, it is not good food. And I keep getting asked in the comment section, oh, my animal is currently on the Wild Harvest. Usually it's the advanced nutrition they have their hamsters on, but I bet you there's gonna be people out there that's gonna go, wow, hey, this feels heavy. This is very cheap. They're gonna like it, right? Because it has a hamster and gerbil on it. Oh, Wild Harvest is a mixed, actually it's not a mixed bag. It's a mostly big bag full of bad things. Wild Harvest is not good. And there was nothing almost but Wild Harvest there. Just Wild Harvest, Wild Harvest, Wild Harvest. Ugh. So I want to see my Walmart, or the closest one to me, get an upgrade in the pet section, please. Because online it shows all these fabulous things, but in store, in person, it's like, no. Especially since they have that really ridiculous Walmart cage that has the guinea pig labeled as a dwarf hamster. Right next to it was sitting the guinea pig enclosure with an actual guinea pig on it. How does Walmart not see this? It's false advertising. Gonna be reviewing this. So garbage, please, if anybody is currently feeding that to their hamsters, chuck it into the nearest trash can. Make sure it doesn't spill all over your floor. I've had that happen before. Next, we have the wood chews from, you name it, Wild Harvest. These looked unnaturally bright to me, so I want to see what it says on here. It says, wood chews, interactive play and chew fun for guinea pigs, hamsters, gerbils, adult rabbits, and other small animals. Fruit flavored. Wild Harvest fruit flavored wood chews are a great tasting and fun, great tasting. They're not supposed to eat it, jeez. Anyways, great tasting and fun way for your small animal to keep their teeth neat and trimmed. Small animals have teeth that are open-rooted, which means they are always growing. Provide your small animal plenty of wood chews to munch on to keep that growth under control. 8-in-1 pet products. 8-in-1 pet products? I've never heard of that, but I guess maybe that's the company that creates Wild Harvest. 8-in-1? How many of them are you talking about here? But it says made in China. Guys, these products are made in China. The chews are made in China. I don't know how much I want to trust that. That makes me want to go and look to see exactly how many chews are from China. But there has been some good natural like bamboo sticks from China, and I know that it can be a mixed bag when it comes to Chinese products. So just always be aware when it says made in China, make sure it is a better quality than stuff like this, for instance. But it is distributed by United Pet Group Incorporated, Cincinnati, Ohio. Next we have, which I have discovered in my hamster groups on Facebook, that these were a thing, and I never knew that before, and this makes me want to, I wouldn't say puke, fine. It makes me want to puke. Wild Harvest glazed donuts, a delicious and healthy treat. What? Yogurt frosting, guinea pigs, hamsters, gerbils, adult rabbits, and other small animals. On the back, it says, Wild Harvest glazed donuts are a delicious and colorful treat. The great taste and unique shape help to promote your pet's natural foraging instinct while stimulating their desire to chew. This doesn't really stimulate their desire to chew, it just stimulates their hunger. Wild Harvest glazed donuts have an irresistible taste that your small animal can't resist. I wonder why. Guess what? Wheat flour is the first ingredient, but the second ingredient on the list, which there is a lot, is sugar. That is way, way, way too unhealthy to have sugar be the second ingredient. Guess what's behind sugar? Dried milk, dried egg product, dried carrot, rice bran, vegetable oil, natural milk flavor, and then you get to like the tapioca, the sodium, the natural vanilla flavors. But you guys know the very first ingredient is the #1 ingredient mostly in this food. So the second, third, fourth is usually what comes after that there's a lot of. Seeing sugar being all the way up there, this is bad. Like I will say, yes, sure, these are edible and it gives you a nutrition analysis back here. Crude protein, 12%, crude fat, 6%, which to me that's kind of a little high. Crude fiber, 2%, which is low. Moisture, 12, calcium, 0.5. But yeah, sure, you can give this to your little ones, but really you should not be giving this, for instance, say to guinea pigs or rabbits. They really don't need this. This is more of a, hamster. I want to say gerbil because I don't want to give any dairy products to gerbils, at least not a lot, because they are more lactose intolerant than, say, for instance, hamsters. So it's kind of iffy. It's just very iffy to be given something like that to your hamsters. So it's really not needed because there's better treats out there. Next, we have, again, the last thing I bought from Wild Harvest because I thought this was interesting. This is probably the more natural treat from Wild Harvest that I have seen, because there was so many treats on that wall that was just disgusting looking, that looked like candy, like human candy, that I just didn't want to touch anymore. I spent so much time deciding, gosh, there's nothing here that I really want besides the bedding to try out. What am I gonna do? So here we are, Wild Harvest kale clusters for rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, gerbils, mites, and rats. And back here it says kale is a superfood with vitamin A and minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. Wild Harvest kale clusters are a great tasting, nutritious treat for your small animal. Anyways, where's the ingredients? The number one ingredients is dried kale. I don't see a problem with this because that's the only ingredient in here. It was like $3.50 for this little bag. It's very light and airy. I do have kale in the fridge right now, so I would mostly be feeding them fresh kale rather than treat kale, but this isn't too bad. So we have a surprise here. This used to be sold in Petco stores, and I don't believe it's sold there anymore because I haven't seen it, but I believe PetSmart still sells them. Menu Care Complex. Now there was a sliver of menu products at Walmart. I decided, hey, more food reviews. Care Complete, vitamin, fortified hamster, and gerbil food. I'll talk about this more in the next video. And the last thing I got there, of course you guys see treats and food, is because that's the majority of what was there. There really wasn't any sort of chew toys there, which is very disappointing because chew toys are like the number one thing that people really go back to because they get chewed up very quickly. They find it fun and colorful sometimes. But anyways, we got another menu special rewards cookie with cranberries. And it says here for happy teeth and a treat for pet rabbits, guinea pigs, and hamsters. I have not seen this product at all, but of course it's in cookie form, so I'm going to be looking on the back here to see where sugar is. Ground wheat, ground corn, sugar. So sugar is still up there. It's the third ingredient, but it's not the second ingredient. So menu is slightly better than Wild Harvest, of course, but it's still something to be concerned about. Give them once in a blue moon. Crude protein 8.6, crude fat 6, crude fiber 0.3, so it has really no fiber in there. Crude fiber max 0.8, moisture 10, calcium 0.1, and calcium 0.6. Phosphorus 0.1, salt 1.2, salt max 1.7, and vitamin A 1,200. That's that. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's wonderful Walmart haul. No, it wasn't really that wonderful. I hope you guys are aware that there is really not so great products at Walmart and you should not be shopping there mainly for your small animal. Please go to at least Petco or PetSmart. I know we are trying to advocate them to change when it comes to their critter care and how they treat small animals that they sell there, but those are better places, and Petco is moving all natural. So there's all natural small animal food and treats there now that is supposed to be more appropriate, and I, applaud them for that. But of course they're making slow progress over time with all of these changes. So we just hope for the best. Shop smart, shop better, don't shop at Walmart. So thanks guys for everything. If you liked today's video, hit like to show your support. Comment down below with anything you'd like to say about this video. And if you're new here and would like to become a part of the Munchkin family, please subscribe. So I'll see you guys around in the next video. Bye-bye!